as the second portion of the doubleheader would take us to the West Coast. Adrian Peterson back after missing 15 games, that long suspension. Our guy Kurt Warner and his old mate Anquan Bolden talking shop. Pick it up first quarter. Niners opening drive. Phil Dawson's 28-yard field goal blocked by Andrew Sendejo. Marky Sherrills, boy, thought for a moment, Willie, he could take it to the house.
Yeah, not a good start for the San Francisco 49ers. Special teams is something that you got to practice and be aware of. We don't talk enough about it. And here he is right here jumping through and making a good play. Good thing he didn't get to the house on this. But not a good start for San Francisco on special teams.
Jim Tom Sula trying to shake it off. Shaky start for both special teams on both sides. This is Blair Walsh from Minnesota. His 44-yard attempt, no good, wide right. AP, by the way, did not get a carry on Minnesota's first possession.
He looked confused.
He did.
He looked confused on the sideline.
Like a fish out of water a little bit early on. This is a couple of possessions later. Peterson up the middle, runs into Navarro Bowman, who made his triumphant return tonight for that 49ers defense, which, by the way, looked lights out for most of the night.
Well, I can tell you, they had AP on the board coming into this game. This is the one guy they figured they had to stop to have a chance to win this football game, and they did a good job early on.
Teddy Bridgewater hitting Peterson, and that's the AP.
Right there, dragging like 4 or 5 49ers.
Expecting to see. Moves the pile, 17 yards for the first down. 4 carries, 14 yards in the first half of Peterson. Bad news, Reggie Bush carted off the field with an injury. Would not return for San Francisco. Colin Kaepernick under pressure.
I like what I saw. Kaepernick stayed in the pocket. There was nothing there. He went through his progressions, patient, and then he took off.
Kaepernick again. The escapability. Hits Garrett Selleck for 20 yards and a Niners first down.
And I'm sure him and Kurt Warner worked on that move right there. Jump cut, get out the way, and hit you guys. Keep your eyes down the field.
Oh, 4 plays later, Carlos Hyde putting them in a blender.
I hate to see my USC Trojans get in on the highlight tape like that, but Everson Griffin, woo! Watch the play right here. I sees him out of peripheral vision. Jumps, does a spin cut. I don't know what to call it. I don't know if that's a jump spin move, a jump cut spin. Whatever it was a joystick move.
That set the Twitterverse on fire. Fourth quarter, same situation for Minnesota. Bridgewater.
Nope.
Intended for Jarius Wright. Falls incomplete. That would lead to a Walsh 37-yard field goal.
Do you think he was about to get that pass?
Vikings down 10-3. Niners ensuing possession. Kaepernick. Vernon Davis for the 20-yard first down.
It's important that these two get on the same page. We didn't see a lot of that last year. Hopefully they can get in the rhythm this year.
This is 2nd and 20 play. Kaepernick hits Davis again, this time for 19 yards, just shy of the first down.
Now he's feeling himself open. Let's do that again, Coach. Let's run that play again. I was open.
What an added dimension that would be if they can get him going. Anquan Bolden, 9 yards. Kaepernick had it rolling at this point.
Yeah, you know what? On this drive, the one thing I like is they stuck to what they do best. They ran the football. They kept them off balance. You see Carlos Hyde getting in here off of the offensive line, manhandling the front line, getting into the end zone. But a lot of different plays, running, passes, Kaepernick making good decisions.
Bridgewater trying to make something happen late, overthrowing his man. It's intercepted by Tremaine Brock.
Score! Come on, Brock. It's like he's wiped out. He's tired.
Just ran out of steam. He said, someone get me. Someone bring me down.
Get on the knee. If you're going to get down, get down.
What a night for the San Francisco 49ers, 17-3 at that point with about 8 and change, and they were already congratulating each other.
I'm still confused on the sideline.
And just that blank stare says the story for Minnesota, 20-3. San Francisco goes to 1-0 to begin the season.
Larry was too old playing some football right now.
Hey, Jim Thompson, I know you. I grew up 8 miles from the stadium. I'm 1-0 as a coach. I just have to take on Big Ben and company.
They beat the brakes off.
Roethlisberger to Heath Miller. They would go for 2, even though it's the first score of the game. Yeah, we want to go for 2. We're not kicking it from like 98 yards.
They should. When you got that grown man right there.
Yeah.
Arguably the best, and only 2 other receivers could argue with him.
Now it's the second quarter. Steelers up 16-3. Roethlisberger to another member of the 88 club.
Oh, that is right there. I'm telling you, this is why. Listen, I had so many great plays made by 88
and everybody hitting me on the Twitter and the Instagram at 88 Mike 88 at Mike Orban 88. Should this guy get in? Should that guy get in? I shall talk to it later.
But you got to stop talking. You're killing me.
No,
so they missed the extra point. The first two times they went for two, they missed the extra point there on Josh Scobie. By the way, that was Darius Hayward-Bay. That was 88.
Yes, I know what I'm doing the rest of the show with. All
right, Carlos Hyde, huge Monday night game in the win over Minnesota. He took one to the head. He checked out okay, but he was not allowed back in the game. Left with just 43 yards.
Use your eyes right there.
There he is. Best receiver in the game going right now.
Watch
this move. Is that the B button on Madden? What is that?
They don't have that button on Madden. I'm just going to say they do not have that button on Madden.
That's a grown man. Love
you. How you beat double coverage that bad?
You're a man.
And then Antonio Brown again. So gain of 59 the first time.
Mama, there goes that man.
Let me tell you something. This San Francisco team looks horrible.
Just a week ago, they looked so good.
Against who?
A week ago.
Minnesota?
Yes.
Man, please.
Antonio Brown, 9 catches, $195. Seattle gets its first win of the year.
Oh, in the desert.
Jim Tomsula went from Pittsburgh to Arizona this week. That wasn't a whole lot of fun. Colin Kaepernick, it was ugly early. Looking for Vernon Davis, but it's Justin Bethel, the Pro Bowl special teams guy, with the return.
Okay.
I tried to tell San Francisco this last year, but they didn't want to listen to me. I'm going to officially let them know it is over.
And then, still in the first quarter, Cap.
It's over.
Picked off by Tyrann Mathieu Prime.
You know where he's going. Let's go prime tips. Come check us out tonight. You'll see this highlight.
Cap, the 4th quarterback in the last 20 years to throw 2 pick sixes in the first quarter, by the way. And he's not exactly CJ2K anymore, but he got it done today, Chris Johnson.
Yeah, I mean, he looked like the old CJ2K. Had a really good game today and showed the burst that he usually has.
And then Carson Palmer out to Johnson.
Look at the burst. Now the cutback. That's nice right there.
He still got
nice CJ. Running hard.
150 total yards.
When that check get light, your game get tight.
And how about Larry Fitzgerald? 3 scores last week, 2 more this week.
Just getting better. What a combination between the two of those. 9 catches, a couple more touchdowns for Larry.
47-7 your final. Most points the Cardinals have ever scored in the history of this series. And they are the Arizona Cardinals. They are the team that seemingly nobody ever wants to talk about. I don't know it's because they don't have the sexy factor or what it is, but they might be the best team in the NFC. What about another undefeated team? The Packers on a short week traveling out to San Francisco to face Colin Kaepernick, who's 3-0 all-time against Green Bay. Last week in the desert, 4 interceptions in 19 tries. Aaron Rodgers, 4 in his last 592.
What you trying to say?
I'm not very good at math, but I guess one guy's better than the other.
There you go.
As far as Rodgers, we'll show you in a second just what makes him so special. Not that you didn't already know that.
Step up. Get out of there.
He just dancing back there.
That's to the other Rodgers, Richard for the score, and the Packers take the quick 7-zip lead.
Both from Cal.
On to the second, same score, 3rd and short, Rodgers. For the rookie out of Stanford, Ty Montgomery. And that's
He actually
incomplete.
caught that.
So the Packers will be forced to punt. Later on, Green Bay's up 7-3. Rodgers sacked by Ahmad Brooks. That's a loss of 9. And Mason Crosby would end up missing a 44-yarder. So Green Bay only up 7-3 at the break. What's going on, guys?
This 49er defense has always given the Packers fits.
How about this pitch and catch to James Jones? The tippy-toe work once again caught by the Giants.
That's a great play.
That's a gain of 38.
He's back in the Bay Area where he grew up. James Jones, welcome back.
Boy, young-faced boy.
3 plays later, Rodgers, who threw for 224 yards on this day, is going to tuck it and run. He had 3 carries for 33 yards. Don't get hit now. Don't get hit now.
Get in there.
You can do this.
Yep,
Actually ruled out of bounds at the 1.
Stepped out right there. All right.
So who's going to get the fantasy points? Not Rodgers. Maybe Randall Cobb, maybe Eddie Lacy. No, it would be John Kuhn, who would extend the lead to 11. As far as Kaepernick, struggled yet again. Looking for something, but finding a whole lot of Nick Perry.
There were 2 sacks in a row right there. Wasn't good.
Kaepernick sacked 6 times on this day. Here,
there's
Bloodlines. There he is, Clay Matthews. And then Kaepernick later on looking for what would eventually be a frustrated Anquan Bolden, who only caught 3 passes for 12 yards.
He should be frustrated.
But Sam Shields on call.
Nice pick, huh?
Yeah, he's behind. When Anquan Bolden get behind you and you don't get it out there, oh, he's mad.
Yeah.
Well, all the studying in the world wouldn't help him as they lose 17-3. The game where the Niners really came in limping. Eli, 101 wins, tied with Phil Simms for the most in Giants franchise history. Manning, listen, Odell Beckham Jr., we know he does his stuff during warm-ups, also can do it during the game.
Oh, yeah.
We don't mind that. We don't mind him doing it.
Always live.
Mike, don't you have to check him off the line or something?
They blew another coverage.
Anything. Anything.
Can't just let him run past you.
Blew another coverage.
5 grabs, 89 yards in the first half. Manning.
Love that route. Boy, that was Victor Cruz special right there.
Listen,
that's a Victor Cruz
You guys could tell me this. Look, I don't know where they're going to put Victor Cruz when he comes back.
That was a Victor Cruz special.
Beckham in the slot it's a problem. It's a nightmare.
All right, hold on. Here's a problem at the end of the first half. Giants in prime position to tack on extra points, and Manning picked off by Tremaine Brock.
There's no play.
And this is exactly what we're talking about. He makes plays like this, but then he makes those plays at the end of the game that'll win the game for you.
So the Giants were just up 7 at the break instead of 10 or maybe a little bit more
after the touchdown.
Third quarter, hey, give Colin Kaepernick some credit. You know, he's been roughed up. 172 combined passing yards the previous 2 weeks. Here he gets Anquan Bolden.
So strong to the ball, man. And in the run after the catch, he's been like that since college.
And then cap to Anquan Bolden, strong in the end zone. We're tied at 13.
And he plays angry.
Every down.
Later on, Giants from midfield, Manning, Beckham.
How does he get that wide open?
Because the cornerback is bailing. The cornerback is saying, you're not going to beat me deep. You'll remember that tomorrow. That slant, nobody's going to remember.
4 plays later, Manning, Beckham. He's going to do a lot of the heavy lifting with the pirouette and the touchdown, and that's the play where he injured his hammies on the 17-yard score. But watch Eli also doing his thing as well.
He ain't injured on hammy. Yeah. Not all that dancing. He must have injured the hammy on the dance.
Look at Eli keeping those feet alive.
When he spun out of there, he had to hit a gear that he hadn't hit in a while.
Whoop, whoop.
He had to hit that gear right there.
He was still able to do all that dancing time with a hand right there, too.
Yeah, he ain't had to pick up the legs. You need to stop, man.
All right, on to the fourth. Kaepernick with his team down a touchdown, looking for Torrey Smith, and he gets clocked.
Yeah, a little early right there.
Landon Collins, that's the rookie out of Alabama.
But he made it look good. He at least made it look like he was going for the ball. He didn't just take Torrey Smith out. Look. He actually touched the football. He touched. Show the other angle. He touched the football.
4 plays later, it's cap to Garrett Selleck. Yes, that's Brent's brother. They each had touchdowns on this Sunday, and the game's tied at 20.
Wide pump.
But here come the Giants. Got to work on those hammies.
Get that hammy right, baby.
So Manning.
Dive.
Ooh, almost picked off by Kenneth Acker. Instead, the Giants would have to settle for
That's not Eli right. See, right there, that's not Eli. That's Elliott. There's an Elliott Manning that shows up every now and then. And then Eli. Eli wins the game. Elliott wins the game for the other team.
How about this pretty pass from Kaepernick to Bolden covering 26?
He gets up and looks over to the sideline like, man, if y'all just throw me the ball, we wouldn't be in this situation.
And give Cap some credit. He actually looked like a quarterback a little bit on Sunday night.
Why you got to give him 30 for that? He get paid to do that.
Oh, come on now. Carlos Hyde busting it out. Down to the 2-yard line.
Right.
You're not asking us to give him credit for looking like a running back.
Why don't you give him credit for looking like a running back, Marshall? How about right here? I know he's just paid to do it, but still.
That's what I'm saying.
Man, why are you
Nobody giving you credit for looking like a host.
Well, that's
what you do.
I'm below average. All right, so the Niners end up taking the lead.
You
try to shoot yourself so we won't get to it.
Exactly.
We're going to get to it anyway. It don't work.
All right, so the Giants coming back with under 2 minutes to go.
All right, now that was Eli right there. See, good first down. That's Eli. That was Eli. I want to help you understand the difference between the two.
And then Manning to Shane Vereen. What a huge pickup he's been for them. That's what he does.
Oh, yeah.
Nice pass by Eli.
One of his 8 catches on the night.
That was a nice pass by Eli.
Then Manning.
This Elliott right here. There's Elliott.
It's Elliott. It is picked
Elliott
up by
Manning.
Brock.
There he is.
Second time on the night. However, every turnover, of course, is reviewed. So you get another look. And indeed,
Elliott.
ball hits carpet.
Oh, Elliott. Elliott, thank you, Elliott. You almost tried to mess it up again. Now get Eli back in the game.
Well, he would. Good move by the Giants. They also got Odell Beckham back in the game.
That helps. Eli and Odell works well together.
3rd and 10, and look at it. Where's the Niners defense?
Tackle him. Tackle him.
Beckham on the other side of the field.
So Vereen picks up 24. The Giants use their last timeout. Then Manning going to the end zone for Beckham. However, Kenneth Acker is called for PI.
This is the moment of truth.
He thought it was 2.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
It was 2. He thought it was 2, but it ended up being 1 on him.
Your next play would be Eli Manning's 41st completion. That's a Giants record. It's 54th attempt, and Donnell making the clutch catch of the night.
Man, and you can't throw a better ball than Eli threw right there, and Donnell did. It's an incredible play by the tight end part, but an incredible throw on Eli's part.
Within the first 5 minutes following Larry Donnell's catch,
look at this.
There were more than 130,000 Twitter mentions about this. Mike. Wow. Were you one of those 130,000?
Yeah, I tweeted out there about that. Yes, I did.
What did you tweet?
Incredible. I just said, wow, what a play. At the time we think Eli is out, he pulls himself back here.
I told you said that.
All right, Super Bowl 47 revisited out by the Bay. Yeah, we remember this. Michael Crabtree, was he held? Was he not held? No, it's incomplete. So that means Ray Lewis with a walk-off win in the last game of his career. Oh, yeah, this matchup, not only did it not have Jim Harbaugh, it didn't have a lot of the starters from that day. Out of the 44 starters today, only 10 were the same. 6 Niners, 4 Ravens. That's it.
Wow. That's amazing.
And once again, no Captain Khaki. He's up there trying to figure out how they blew one. So there's a new gym coach on the sideline, Jim Tomsula. Colin Kaepernick, he's taken a lot of grief lately. He looked great on this day. You know, Torrey Smith was
on the other team.
On the other team in Super Bowl 47. That's a 76-yard touchdown beating Sharice Wright, who was just cut by the Niners. He asked to be cut by the Niners, so John Harbaugh's now chewing his ear out.
You get cut by them, you keep on.
Third quarter, it's 19-6. Joe Flacco to Steve Smith, Senior.
You need to sign him to a lifetime deal.
Wouldn't that only be like 10 more games? I think that's it, right?
Talk him into coming back next year.
He cannot retire.
That
too good.
Is a pretty pitch and catch.
Nice push off, old man.
On to the fourth. A 4th and 4 from inside the Niner 30. Justin Tucker from 45 yards out. One of the most dependable legs.
He slipped. He slipped.
That is huge because it would have made it a 3-point game. Next Niners possession. Kaepernick to another guy who played for Baltimore in that Super Bowl 47. Anquan Bolden. That's a gain of 51.
When Quan get deep on you, got problems in the secondary.
He would apparently get injured on this. They would look at the play as well and say, you know what? It was a catch. Now Kaepernick keeping it alive on 3rd and 6.
What he does.
To Quentin Patton. That's Quentin Patton, his first NFL touchdown. Niners, however,
act like you've been there before. Oh, he wasn't.
Nice. So what would the Ravens do? 4th and goal. Flacco. Keeping it alive, and Kamar Aiken just snags it out of the air.
Well, it's still the points. He intercepted it from his own team, I think.
So the Ravens are within 5. Next Niners possession with 2 minutes to go. Carlos Hyde on 3rd and 9, not going to get there. So San Francisco forced to punt, giving Flacco one last chance. He threw it 53 times for 343 yards.
Not the recipe.
Looking into the end zone on the last play of the game. And it's Eric Reed stealing it away. Colin Kaepernick, a huge day with 340 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, and no INTs.
Against the starting quarterback of the San Francisco 49ers, Russell Wilson has defeated him in 5 of their 6 career matchups, including the playoffs.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson does have this guy, of course, to lean on, though. That helps him out a little bit. Lynch has 6 career 100-yard games against the 49ers. You can go ahead and add another one.
Yes, ma'am.
Many of those yards came in the first quarter here on the opening drive.
Yeah, this is how you set the tone, Heath. I know you're a running back. You love seeing this.
Absolutely. Well, I would have loved to have touched the ball more. I was more blocking for this guy. But beast mode got it going early. Good job of the offensive line. This is the way you set the tone, Willie, just like you said.
Okay, so 7 plays after that one. Seahawks going forward on 4th and inches, and what do you know? Lynch gets the ball.
Hey, and he scored there. They blew this one down a little too soon. Sorry, beast mode. We're going to have to wait 2 plays for you to
But
get
he
it
still
in.
got the first down.
Exactly. Okay. Good job on the first down, and great job on the touchdown.
There you go. That's 3 plays later. 3rd and goal on the 1. Jumps over the pile for the touchdown. We're going to take another look here at the replay. And would you be surprised to know that he was maybe a little bit ill on that drive? Thank you for that visual.
That's normal for
Glad the camera's on that side of him, right?
Yeah, that was a skittle thrower. That's all that was. He's good.
He missed the next drive because he was barfing on the sideline. Had 122 yards. Colin Kaepernick did not have a very good
He got
game.
barfed, too.
You saw a lot of Michael Bennett
I don't know if that
Yeah,
works.
72 was all over the place.
Sacked for loss of 5.
As so were some of Kaepernick's
overthrew
throws.
Anquan Bolden. This next play here is going to be a penalty, a delay of game. There were a lot of issues on the offensive side of the ball for San Francisco.
Well, sloppy throws, sloppy offensive mechanics like this.
And at some point, they said his helmet wasn't working, so he couldn't get the call.
And that was one of his best drives, actually, when his helmet didn't work.
Kaepernick, by the way, 44 yards passing, sacked 4 times in the
Is that
first
good?
half. Russell Wilson was better. 15-yard pickup there to Doug Baldwin. A penalty. They get an extra 15. Now they're in Niner territory, and that works out well for them. 43 yards scored here to Tyler Lockett, the first receiving touchdown of his career.
Willie, you love this youngster.
Yeah, we'll talk about that play a little bit later, but great play-action play.
Yep.
Getting all the defenders to step up, and then you get a one-on-one with Tyler Lockett, which is pretty tough for any defender to stop.
A lot of speed. Yeah.
Seahawks next drive here. 2nd and 10 on the Niners 20. This one intended for Doug Baldwin, intercepted, however. And that's the way they went into the half. So it didn't all go swimmingly for the Seahawks, but they still had a halftime lead of 17-zip. Fast forward to the 4th quarter. We're not worried about the 3rd. The 4th quarter is where the Seahawks have had trouble this year. Outscored 61-27 in that frame and overtime.
Lynch. Well, it started to be a little bit more of that 4th quarter debacle by this defense of the 49ers and that offense of Russell Wilson.
Well, that's been a problem for a while.
Yep.
Pass protection.
But again, the defense.
Remember we mentioned
had a
number
good
72
night.
a minute ago, Lindsay? Yeah.
David King, Brandon Mebane, a loss of 9 on that play. Niners forced to punt. Kaepernick sacked 6 times, as I mentioned earlier, and an incomplete pass here.
That was actually a good throw. Good coverage.
It really was. I mean, this one you want Patton to kind of grab for this quarterback and just couldn't pull it down.
So the final score there, 20-3. The San Francisco 49ers 1 for 11 on 3rd down. They punted more often than they gained first downs and had just 45 offensive plays.
Hard as we get you set here, 49ers and Rams. I want to welcome in all of you watching that Jets-Raiders game. We are now at the half with the Raiders on top 21-6. The 49ers actually on top here 3-0 in the first quarter. Check out Reggie Bush fielding the punt, going backwards,
going the wrong
trying
way.
to turn the corner. He does. And look, in a lot of these dome stadiums that have the artificial turf, you see the turf and then you have concrete. We saw Josh McCown run into the wall last week because he was trying to tiptoe on the concrete. Here, Reggie Bush.
I get they have concrete. There's got to be something they could put over that.
Yeah, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, does it? The 49ers would lose Reggie Bush for the day on that play. And here, it looks like they're going to have Carlos Hyde caught in the end zone. Mike Davis, rather, caught in the end zone for
3-2 ball game.
Safety. Yeah, so 3-2 ball game here. Second quarter with Todd Gurley.
If 3-2 is a baseball score, Willie, that's a home run.
Exactly. You know what I love? I love the way they took their time with bringing him back, though. They didn't rush him. They brought him in, eased him into the lineup, and this is the result.
71 yards, untouched. Todd Gurley for the score. His third touchdown of his young career here. Rams on top 10-3 after a 2-point conversion. 2 possessions later. Rams. Here's Foles.
Get in there, big fella.
Jared Cook. 49-yard gain.
And this 49ers defense was known for their tackling a few years ago. We're not seeing that anymore.
And from the 3-yard line, how about a little Tavon Austin around the right side?
Speed kills, getting to the edge. Great effort by Tavon Austin.
Wretches out to get the pylon. Rams extend the lead 20-6. That's the score at the half. Still the score here in the third quarter. When Benny Cunningham takes the handoff here, fumbles, picked up by Ahmad Brooks. He goes back for a 41-yard touchdown, but hang on. Ahmad Brooks, who scores the touchdown, gets called for the face mask of Benny
Whenever
Cunningham.
you see a player look back, yeah, you know something was committed.
Is that me?
Yeah, right here.
There it is.
There it is right there.
Ahmad Brooks didn't force the fumble, but did pick it up, partly because he, face mask.
Or throw the hands up. That's another side.
That led to a blocked Greg Zuerlein field goal, so that 49ers defense came up big there. Not here, though.
This kid is explosive. And finally, DJ, we talked about this. They're finding ways to get the ball into his hands. Doesn't have to be bombs and down the field. Just get the ball in his hands and let him go to work.
A new offensive coordinator in St. Louis paying dividends.
Foles to Tavon Austin. Quick 66-yard score. Good go.
He's an angle buster, man. You think you got angle on him, you better think again.
Rams extend their lead 27-6. Austin, 4 catches, 98 yards, 1 touchdown on the day. And, 1 receiving, 1 rushing as well. And DJ, Todd Gurley, over 100 yards again. Just proving that he has quickly become one of the better backs in the NFL.
And the Niners, Blaine Gabbert, welcome back to the NFL. 5-22 as a starter, lost 10 straight starts. Now he's getting the call. Here on 3rd and goal, finding a wide open Garrett Selleck.
Nice play call.
His first TD pass since week 7 of last year. Later on in the game, the Falcons, they're a head scratcher, down 17-6. Matt Ryan to Julio Jones. That's a gain of 54.
Yeah, Julio came into this game leading the league in receptions and yards.
10 grabs, a $136, but they kept him out of the end zone. 2 plays later, Devontae Freeman did get into the end zone. Had just 10 carries, 10 yards, but at least did something in the pass game.
He could catch the ball as well.
Falcons down 4 at the break. Fourth quarter, same score, Gabbert. Looking for Selleck.
Boy, did he get hit.
He sure did. A shot from Phillip Wheeler. The pass is incomplete, so guess who's got to get his helmet on?
You know, the officiating crew did the right thing here. They thought he was a little woozy. Hey, you got to go get checked. Cap, come on in.
After roughing the passer, Cap came in. This is his only pass attempt of the day.
Dang, I was mad at my own business.
Actually, what wasn't a bad throw to Vance McDonald. Didn't incomplete.
I said, man, you told me I'm not starting. Leave me alone.
Ensuing Niners drive. They're going up top, and that is a pickoff by Vic Beasley. The rookie out of Clemson making the big play. So here comes Atlanta. Down by 4. Ryan to Julio Jones. Dante Johnson knocks it away, and so the Falcons settle for a field goal instead of going for it.
Those corners ball today for San Francisco.
So Atlanta needed a stop and couldn't get it on 3rd and 4. The athletic Gabbert slides safely for the first down.
Yeah, they had already used their timeouts, and now we're going to just win the game right now.
So Blaine Gabbert gets a win over Matt Ryan and the Falcons. Baseball Hall of Famer Randy Johnson, the big unit raising the 12th flag.
Man, they try to put me in late in the game against the big unit.
Do you want to know your stats against him?
I don't. I know. I can tell you right now. I don't even think I found one on.
I won't bring him up. No Marshawn Lynch out with a bad ab, but there was plenty of Russell Wilson to the rookie Tyler Lockett.
He threw the ball near the plate. They gave him straight.
Wilson, a huge day. 24-29, 3 touchdowns, no picks. And how about Thomas Rawls, the undrafted rookie out of Central Michigan? He thinks he's stopped. No, he's not. He gets the first down. That was very Marshawn-like.
Second.
Is that Lou Rawls' son?
8 plays later, it's Rawls.
Lou's son.
And you know what? Seattle loves him so much. What are they going to shower him with?
You'll never
Skittles. He's got Skittles.
A running back like mine.
Steven Outcome is the PAT. It's 13-0. Then Rawls with the big cut. Picks up 17. It would lead to another Russell Wilson
yards like mine.
Lockett touchdown. On to the 4th. Seattle nursing a 10-point lead. Wilson hits Rawls in the flat. He had 255 total yards, the most ever by an undrafted rookie free agent.
You'll never find
since 1960.
a catch like mine.
Would you like to sing the praises of Blaine Gabbert getting his second start now that Colin Kaepernick's been placed on IR?
Gabbert, it ain't your fault, man. It's the Lions. It's the same results.
Cliff Averill gets him one of 2 Seahawks sacks.
And the scheme. And the management.
Then Gabbert looking for Anquan Bolt, almost picked off there by Marcus Burley. The Seahawks back to 500. Arizona beat the Niners by 40 first time around this year. Bruce Arians going for the sweep for the first time since 08. Carson Palmer looking for last week's hero, J.J. Nelson. Tremaine Brock, are you kidding me? What happened?
What did it say? DB's got hands like feet?
I guess so. Cardinals would kick a field goal, make it 6-zip. Andre Ellington, tackle for a loss of 1 by Michael Wilhoit. 49ers actually were in this game at the half. They're down just 6-3. Third quarter, Palmer looking for John Brown. He actually has to slow down to snag it. 48-yard gain in front of Tremaine Brock.
I'll be John Brown.
7 plays later, it's David Johnson plowing in because Chris Johnson left the game with a knee injury. So the Cards are up 10. You're thinking, okay, well, I mean, they're a good team. They're going to salt this one away, no problem. But in the 4th, the Niners dial up something special. There's in Quentin Dial. All over Palmer. But however, there's a flag on the field for roughing the passer because he hit the quarterback too hard. Anybody?
It looks like the crown of his helmet hit the face mask of Carson Palmer. They got to call that.
Just play flag football.
It's an endangered species. Later, Palmer, J.J. Nelson gets it down to the goal line.
Oh, he throws that one off balance, up for grabs, no center fielder. Throw it up to the fast guy.
And here we go. Folks, enjoy the ride on this one. Palmer tucks it. Run, old man, run! Now he's so darn excited that he gets in. Watch, carry through, and...
That was rough.
That's like Mooch stumbling out after a post-game NFL Network party or something. They missed the PAT. Cardinals then. Tony Jefferson with a sack on Blaine Gabbert. Then Gabbert on 4th and 20 looking for Anquan Bolt.
So
to the line to gain
2 more yards.
Cardinals clinched 3 straight winning seasons for the first time since 1974 through 76.
There, hashtag it up, vote. We'll have the results.
I would say neither.
LeVar, in the meantime, I'm going to take you to Soldier Field, where John Fox and the Bears
jump it. What a
had the Seahawks
nice
and the 49ers in town there.
Little film study there by Jimmy Ward.
Jimmy with the flip in the end zone, too. Pick 6 of Jay Cutler. Yeah.
That's what I'm used to seeing.
Matt Schaub's going, you haven't seen anything yet.
Oh, come on. 6-6. A couple missed extra points in this game, too. This is an odd play. Matt Forte is going to end up with the football in the end zone. Rockabye baby.
Put him to sleep.
Well, it didn't put the 49ers to sleep. They still had plenty going. As they get back into the end zone here to tie this thing up, Shane Drone.
Robbie Gould.
Oh,
Seeing him
Robbie,
miss these.
come on.
40-yarder.
Yeah.
You got to do that.
More to come from Robbie Gould, too. All right, let's take it to the fourth quarter. We're still tied at 13, and Jay Cutler will get two blitzers. One of them late was Jaquiski Tart, who went SummerSlam on Jay Cutler.
Samford, Jaquiski Tart. Oh, when you see that hand go like that, you want to be concerned.
Had to be checked out on the sideline, stayed in the ball game. LeVar, here's Jay Cutler. To Alshon Jeffrey with under 5 minutes to play.
More of a great play by Alshon than a throw. But, hey, they made it work.
And then it's
this kid right here.
Not Matt Forte.
No. This
not
Kadeem,
even Jeremy Langford.
No.
Right. Kadeem with the touchdown
carry. Let me tell you something. They got a future here with these young running backs, some studs.
He just came with touchdown carry.
Yeah,
nice.
they gave him a touchdown
so
carry.
You're saying there's a chance.
How about Blaine Gabbert, though? Let two
Wait,
go.
That wasn't Kaepernick?
No, that was Blaine Gabbert.
Oh, I saw the stride and the speed.
I'm wondering if
people forget Blaine Gabbert could
I'm wondering
run.
if he had already seen Mariota's 87-yard touchdown run. He got close, but tied it. But we're not going to overtime just yet. Bradley Pinion kicks to Deontay Thompson, and he goes 74 yards.
That'd
And the
hurt your
49ers, you're like, come on.
You got a money
Those
kicker?
things are hurt
Bears
your
fans,
feelings.
who'd you rather have out there for the game winner?
Whoa.
What in the Robbie Gould? Misses that one. Second miss from well within his range on the day, LeVar.
Somebody buried something and said something and went to sleep and hoped, and it happened.
So we're going to overtime.
That's some voodoo right there.
Blaine Gabbert letting it loose, DJ. Did you know he had it in him to Torrey Smith?
That's all Blaine Gabbert does, guys. Big plays.
You
right.
thought that's what you were bringing Torrey Smith in to do.
Look, Torrey
He did it.
Smith and Colin Kaepernick never got on the same page this year.
They got on the same
beautiful.
page right there.
Gabbert, your leading passer and rusher on the day for the 49ers. As that's an exciting game down the stretch. 49ers stave off elimination. They're still in it.
Do you notice that all the teams losing today has INT after the quarterback on the losing team?
Yeah, that'll do it
It's been
for
a
you.
consistent thing.
Got to be ahead in the turnover ratio, right?
That's what's up.
All right, hey, we mentioned Johnny Manziel. It's Money Manziel signing a $100 bill for a lucky fan. Browns hosting the 49ers. Here's Manziel.
So lively.
Finds his guy, Gary Barnidge. Got himself an extension this week. Barnidge has been big for the Browns this year. Tight end position. Here's Manziel. Little play action, already up 7-0. Johnny.
I mean, look how lively Johnny's feet are.
Spry is he used?
Sure. Finds his pal Travis
There you go.
Benjamin, 24-yard gain. Lead to a Travis Coons field goal. Browns up 10-0.
What I
Now
like
10-3.
about Manziel, though, is when he initially is climbing up in the pocket, he does better. When he just tries to get outside the whole time, he struggles. But when he at least gives an effort to play within the pocket, climb up in there, you'll get more positive results.
Quick dial with the sack, and then we had a little face
Yeah, he
mask
put
here.
his hand on the face mask.
Menzel under pressure, sacked by Corey Lemonnier, but the penalty on Lemonnier for the face mask as he's bringing Manziel down. Yeah, Johnny knows it. Going to let everybody else know it too. First down, Browns. 7 plays later, Manziel under pressure.
This is what he gives you now. I know he throws the ball away. You can't throw across your body across the field. I understand
Poor
that.
choice. Picked off by Jaquiski Tart.
But he is a lively one. He
So
does
there
get
goes.
out of there.
LeVar, this worked against Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
Vandy had no answer for this one.
Yeah. Alabama, too.
Neither did Kentucky. All right, Menzel throwing just the one interception, though. 13 of 20, 167 in the first half. Second half now, third quarter. Here, Manziel finds a wide open Brian Hartline.
And it's
nobody, even
nice
in the
ball.
picture. First down Browns, 34 yards in the catch.
Josh McCown out in the field, fist pumping. He was excited for Manziel.
4 plays later, Manziel.
Look, climb up in the pocket. That's when he's at his best.
Sidearm there, Gary
sidearm
Barnage.
action. Delivery.
21 for Barnage. First and goal, 3 plays later.
Field presence.
We'll let the big tight end finish it off. Barnage into the end zone to make it a 17-3 game, and the Browns going to win this one 24-10. Manziel touchdown and a pick, 270 through the air. The dog pound, the Christmas cheer going.
Have the mighty fallen. This 49ers season, one to remember.
Yeah.
Or
one
better
to forget.
yet,
Right.
one to forget.
A.J. McCarron just didn't have time to get rid of it.
McCarron's going to throw it. No, it's 2nd and 5. He's got Green right on cue. Over the shoulder catch inside San Francisco territory as he beats Tremaine Brock for a 37-yard pickup. Play clock down to 3. This is 3rd and 10. Gabbert, quick sling near side. It's caught. Bolden for the first down. Then it's taken away at the end of the play. No signal from the officials. That is Carlos Dunlap. And let's see what the call is here. And now they say it will be Cincinnati football. Dunlap just wrestles it away at the end of the play and returns it 21 yards as the officials now conference.
Ruling on the field is a fumble recovered by Cincinnati. First down.
There's the catch. He made a football move, had put the ball away.
2nd and goal. They keep pounding it away. That's Hill. Lunges towards the end zone. No signal from the officials.
See, that one looked like it may be close.
Awfully close.
I thought I saw the ball break the plane of the goal line there, even though Navarro Bowman's got his hand on the ball. Now take a look. Right here. It broke the plane right there. I believe it did. Right there.
The ruling on the field has been changed. The ball broke the plane of the goal line in the runner's left hand. It is a touchdown.
Can't advance the football on a fumble, so they mark it where it came loose. 1st and goal inside the 1. McCarron struggled with the snap, gets it to Jeremy Hill.
That was an excellent play by McCarron. He nearly fumbled the snap from center. McCarron won a whole lot more at the collegiate level than Tom Brady. They were both drafted late.
On 2nd and 10, that pass is deflected high in the air and intercepted. It's Vontez Burfict.
This ball bounces off the tight end, Vance McDonald, and watch Burfict. He's got a nose for the football, makes that diving catch, and then he gets back up. He's not done yet. Starts to run with it, setting the offense up for the Bengals.
As McCarron and company take over from the San Francisco 20. Up 14-0, looking for more. He's got his man wide open. It's the rookie tight end, Tyler Croft, into the end zone.
Where the blitzing safety was, he's wide open. And look at A.J. McCarron. He read this one immediately.
3 tight ends on 2nd and goal. Late marker comes in. Officials signaling appear to be a touchdown signal, but penalty flags thrown from the back part of the end zone.
Looked like Emmanuel Lemure.
12 men on defense.
There you go.
Number 59. That penalty is declined. Result of the play is a touchdown.
Bruce Miller able to pound it in. The fullback getting the take.
Just hand it to the fullback. He's the closest man to the line of scrimmage, able to get in quickly before the linebacker, Ray Maualuga, can get there to stop him in tempo and timing in the offense.
11th play of the drive. They've been all passes. 2nd and 5. Going end zone. Caught. And Quan Bolden for the San Francisco touchdown. 15 yards on the strike from Gabbert.
Gabbert just threw that one nicely. It's almost like a rebound play for Anquan Bolden. But a job well done in a year where, you know, They've had to fight, and they got off to such a great start, but looks like they're going to be able to close it out getting into the playoffs.
The Cincinnati Bengals win the division for the third time since '09.
Put it in the hands of Anquan Bolden, and he's just made NFL history. Bolden, the 35-year-old out of Pahokee, Florida, becomes the 13th member of the NFL's 1,000 reception club. How about that? DeJuan Harris just signed this week. We saw him a couple of weeks ago. Fake the run, throw the pass, and that is a touchdown. Fake one way, come back down the middle of the field, and it's a touchdown.
That leaves a vacated area. Eric Reed came up in an inverted look and played the play closer to the line of scrimmage. That actually opened up the area for T.J. Jones to get into.
What you get the feeling is there's a completion to McDonald all the way up to the 45.
More after the fumble, but that may have been what did it.
Going for the end zone, they just rolled a touchdown to Torrey Smith.
He ended up in a touchdown for Vance McDonald. Here he gets his second one where he's holding Torrey Smith.
Will take the handoff and finds the end zone. They capitalize on the turnover to recapture the lead.
Now they're backed up.
Come out throwing. And a lot of running room for Quentin Patton, still on his feet and run out of bounds.
You plant him.
Play action, and Gabbett. Again, it's Devin Taylor. They're down at 12. Big play for the 49ers. And they convert. It's Johnson. They're going to him. There it is.
Tony, you had it.
Yeah, you know what? I was surprised he didn't go on the play before. But I know they went and they brought up one of the safeties up to stop that inside route.
But the Lions win it over the 49ers.
Case Keenum on first down. Off the play fake. He fakes it to Austin, looking for it all, middle of the field, looking for Kenny Britt, and he's got it! July 12th and 13th is when the owners' meetings take place. Here's Gabbert on second down, and Bolden gets position, and he's going to walk into the end zone.
Really well last week, had a great burst, and you saw another example of that right there.
Well, getting another chance here. He's got some daylight inside Rams territory. There's nobody in the neighborhood, and he's down to the 10-yard line. Got 2 minutes to play first half. On first down, Gabbert trying to set up a screen, and it's intercepted off the deflection. Eugene Sims rumbling to the outside. Can he get it to the end zone? No, he stopped inside the 5.
Wreaking havoc all day long.
Second and goal. Here's Trey Mason. He's looking to throw. Now he's going to keep it himself into the end zone. He fumbled the ball, but it's a touchdown, St. Louis. We mentioned that Zerline in his career is a 61-yard field goal. 61 is the 4th longest in NFL history. They decide to run and give it to Cunningham, and Cunningham inside Niners territory. And he's out of bounds inside the 30-yard line at the 26. A fantastic defensive lineman out for the year. Gabbert taking a shot, just what you wanted, Adam. And here's Ellington, who makes the reception inside the 40. He cuts back with a flag in the shadows, and he's down to the 26-yard line.
They can come at you in a lot of different ways.
Gabbert facing a third down and 10. He finally connects with Torrey Smith for a first down inside Rams territory.
Want to go into overtime, Tom, just a hunch.
Gabbert is hit in the backfield. He tries to throw, and his pass is caught. Bolden's got it. What a play! was wrapped up. He was going down, and he just butterflied it out toward Anquan Boldin for a first down and more. Gabbert throws to McDonald out of the backfield. He's got a first down and more. A beautiful hurdle up toward midfield. All right, guys, here we have Greg Zuerlein attempting a 48-yard game-winning field goal. Ecker is the holder. Good snap, and it's deflected. It's picked up by the Niners. Dante Johnson deflected it, and it was picked up by Jimmy Ward, and the game will continue. Gabbert has to take care of the football here. Quick toss to the outside. Pass is complete to Patton, and Patton is inside the 30. Breaks a tackle inside the 25. He's inside the 10. Down to the 5-yard line. Now they're well within field goal range. Good snap, good hold. Kick is on its way, end over end, and the San Francisco 49ers have defeated the St. Louis Rams 19-16 in overtime.